Hello everyone, and welcome to Fun to Be Free. Today's journey brings us to Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village. Coming up next. Hey explorers, John with Fun to Be Free, inviting you to follow me as we discover fun together. Let's go! We're here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village, where a touch of Disney magic meets an African safari lodge. Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village, is a Disney Vacation Club resort located at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge at the Walt Disney World Resort. Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village, is located in the Animal Kingdom Resort area, adjacent to Disney's Animal Kingdom. The lobby and the villas of Kidani Village extend outwards and resemble the curlicue shape of a water buffalo's horns. Inside, the resort features African-inspired architecture and decorations. Outside the main building, wetlands border landscaping that features indigenous African shrubs and grasses. The Sunset and Pembe Savannas feature over 30 species of wildlife that roam free on a 21-acre wildlife preserve. Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village, has a pool on the property, and it's named the Samawati Springs Pool. There's also the Pembe Savanna, the Sunset Savanna, and the sports courts. And here's the Disney Magical Express bus stop. Here's a bench to wait for Disney's Magical Express. Off to the left-hand side is a pathway that takes us underneath the portico with its large vaulted ceiling and oversized chandelier. But let's proceed straight ahead here towards the double doors, or the main entrance of the lobby. Over on the left-hand side is valet parking. Up ahead are the double doors that go into the lobby. And over to the right-hand side is an elevator that takes you down to the parking garage. And here are the double doors we're going to go through. We've arrived at Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village. And here's African-inspired architecture and decor here at Kidani Village. There's the doors that we just came through to enter the lobby. Just over to the left-hand side is the bell desk, and directly up ahead is the front desk for check-in here at Kidani Village. And here's a nice sitting area while you wait for your family and friends to check in. There's the front desk again, and some additional African-inspired decor. Take a look at this African-inspired chandelier. On the opposite side of the front desk is the Johari Treasures gift shop here at Kidani Village. Let's go inside Johari Treasures and see if they have any resort-specific merchandise here at Kidani Village. They sure do. Here's a nice men's polo. Let's see how much it is. And it's $44.99. Johari Treasures offers a vast array of resort-specific merchandise here at Kidani Village. There's also this shirt here. Let's see how much this one is. And it's $29.99. Johari Treasures also offers some refreshments and some sundries just over here. Johari Treasures also offers an assortment of hand-carved wood items carved here at Kidani Village. Let's take another quick look at Johari Treasures before we go out the exit. We're just going to go through the exit here and head over to the steps right up ahead. And if we look through these large windows here, we can see the Sunset Savanna. We'll go check that out in a moment. And here are those steps that takes us down to the Sunset Savanna and Savannah. We're just going to go down the steps here. We've come to a landing. Down below is Savannah, and around the corner to the left is the Sunset Savanna. We're just coming off the steps now. We're going to go around the corner to the left and check out the Sunset Savanna. Here are the steps we just came down there, and over to the right-hand side are some double doors that we'll go through. And we're going to go through these double doors here. The double doors that we just came through are behind me, and just off in the distance is the Sunset Savannah here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village. If we follow this walkway here, it'll take us to the Sunset Savannah Animal Overlook. Let's go see that. And here's the Sunset Savannah in the wilds of Africa. Here at the Animal Overlook Sunset Savannah, you could see a roan antelope, an eland, or an ostrich. And here's another look at the Sunset Savannah. Here at the Animal Overlook at the Sunset Savannah, you could see an Ankole cattle, a zebra, and maybe a giraffe. If you look carefully, way off in the distance between the trees, there's a giraffe. Here's a large fire pit, a rocking chair, the Sunset Savannah, and even Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Jambo House, in the background. It looks like it's dinner time here on the Sunset Savannah. Here's a look at the backside of Kidani Village. Right through the glass windows is the lobby level. Over on the left-hand side is the library. Up ahead is the main lobby. And over to the right-hand side is the Animal Overlook. Now let's go back inside the main lobby and check out Savannah. I'm gonna go through these double doors here. And here's Savannah, a table service dining experience here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village. Let's see the menu items Savannah has to offer. The entrees, like the grilled New York strip, the African-inspired biryani, and the African-inspired biryani with chicken. And here's a quick look at the dining area here at Savannah. Let's take a look at the menu here at the lounge. It offers cocktails like a blood orange margarita, a spicy poblano margarita, and a watermelon margarita. Now that we've seen Savannah, let's head back up the steps to the main lobby level here. And we're just coming to the top of the steps now. Let's head over to the right-hand side and check out the Animal Overlook. Down this hallway is the parking elevators, Rafiki, and Pumbaa. We're going to continue down this hallway here and head out this little door here on the right-hand side. We're now outside on the Animal Overlook, looking down on the Sunset Savannah here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas, Kidani Village. You could even relax in some rocking chairs here at the Animal Overlook. And here's another quick look at the Sunset Savannah. Just off in the distance is a zebra and a couple of giraffes. Now that we've seen the Animal Overlook, let's head over to the opposite side of the lobby, just across the steps we just came up, and check out the library. Over to the left-hand side are the steps that we just came up a moment ago, and if we proceed straight ahead, it's going to take us to the library. If we head this direction, it'll take us to the Walt Disney World Transportation, the library, the community room, the Safari So Good Arcade, the laundry room, and restrooms. Here's a quick look at some African-inspired art. And here's another look at some more African-inspired art, just on the back side of the library. There's all kinds of African-inspired artwork all over Kidani Village. Just up ahead on the left-hand side is the library. Let's go check that out. Here's a look at some Royal Combe Palace posts. And here's the library with the Sunset Savannah in the background. It's so warm and cozy in here. Here's another quick look at the library. Now let's go take a look at the south elevators. And here are the south elevators here at Kidani Village. Just on the opposite side of the south elevators is some African artwork that shows the cycle of African life. If we follow this hallway here, it'll take us over to the Walt Disney World Transportation and the parking and elevators to Zazu and Timon. Down this hallway and just over to the left-hand side is the Community Hall. Let's go take a look at that. And here's Community Hall. Inside Community Hall is a foosball table and a pool table. Community Hall overlooks the Sunset Savannah, just through those sliding glass doors. Just across the hallway from Community Hall is Safari So Good Arcade. But at the moment, the arcade is temporarily closed until further notice. Kidani Village also offers some recreation activities, like Movie Under the Stars. Just down the hallway from Safari So Good Arcade is the laundry room. Here at Kidani Village, you can even see the machines just through the window. Here's a look at the room door entry with the African themed shield, and just over to the left-hand side is the room number plaque. And if you look just through these windows, you can see the Sunset Savannah. Just on the opposite side of the Sunset Savannah are these double doors that takes you out to the Walt Disney World bus transportation. Let's go take a look at that. Let's head down this hallway here and up to the covered walkway. Just over to the right-hand side is the main entrance to Kidani Village. But let's continue down the covered walkway here. Straight ahead and through the trees is the Samawati Springs Pool, but we'll come back to that in a moment. We're going to make a left and continue heading down these steps and down the covered walkway again. We've arrived at the bus stop. Kidani Village offers bus transportation to the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, and the Disney water parks. If we continue walking past the bus stop, it'll take us down to the sports courts. Let's go take a look at that. Up ahead is Jambo House, the sports courts and barbecue, and also the parking elevators to Timon and Zazu. Here's another look at the exterior elevation of the Kidani Village rooms. Just below this wing of the Kidani Village rooms is a covered parking area. Let's go take a look at that. Here's the Timon elevator that we saw earlier. And over on the right-hand side, we're inside the parking structure underneath the Kidani Village rooms. There's the bus stop again, right up there. Let's continue down this walkway by making a left. Just across the way are the sports courts and barbecues, but we'll come back to that in a moment. Over to the right-hand side are the sports courts and barbecue, but let's go see the walkway to Jambo House. There's Kidani Village again. Just up ahead is the Jambo House. And here's the pathway that goes there. It's just a short walk over to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Jambo House, if you follow this pathway here. Now let's head over to the sports courts and barbecue. Here we are at the sports courts. Let's go inside and take a quick look. Here at Kidani Village, you can play a game of hopscotch, a game of foursquare, or even shoot some hoops here at the basketball court. Adjacent to the basketball court are 2 tennis courts here at Kidani Village. There's even 2 shuffleboard courts. You could even rent the equipment over at Community Hall. Playing here at the sports courts at night, no problem. Just hit the timer for the overhead lights. And here's the barbecues, along with a nice shaded gazebo and some patio tables. Now that we've seen the sports courts, let's head back to the Samawati Springs Pool. Here's a look at Kidani Village's exterior elevation rooms, and over to the left-hand side is a pathway that takes us down to the Samawati Springs Pool. Let's go take a look at that. And here's Survival of the Fittest. It's a building that contains the fitness center and restrooms. Let's go see that. Poolside lockers are available here at Survival of the Fittest. At the moment, they're temporarily unavailable, but I'm hoping they'll return shortly. And here's Survival of the Fittest, the fitness center, here at Kidani Village. We could just see the fitness equipment through the windows and door. And here's another look at Survival of the Fittest, with the fitness equipment just through the windows. Here at the Samawati Springs Pool, there's a couple of entrances. There's one on the right and just up to the left. And here's the other entrance. You can hear the Samawati Springs in the background. Here's a look at the Samawati Springs with a waterfall down below. Just overhead are the steps to the water slide. And down below is a spa. There's the steps that go up to the water slide. And here's the top of the water slide. Make sure you wait for the green light. And here's a quick look at the water slide again. Let's follow these steps down to the lower level of the Samawati pool. Here's the water tower to the Samawati Trading Company. These barrels are leaking like a sieve. And here's the Uwanja camp with the Samawati Springs in the background. On the upper level is the Survival of the Fittest Fitness Center. Here's the Samawati Springs Waterfall. Here's an area with a wading pool for the junior explorers where you could also play table tennis and go down a little slide. And here's the Samawati Springs pool with the junior explorer water slide off in the distance. Here's that junior explorer slide again. Here's another quick look at the Samawati Springs pool. There's the zero depth entry, and here's even another look at the Samawati Springs pool. There's that water slide again off in the distance. Here's another look at the zero depth entry here at the Samawati Springs pool. And here's a quick look at the water slide again. And here's the spa for the grown-up explorers. Now let's go take a look at the Maji Poolside Bar. Let's take a quick look at the Maji Poolside Bar. Now let's take a look at the menu items here at the Maji Poolside Bar. The Maji Pool Bar has entrees like the Kenya coffee barbecued sandwich, a Caesar salad with tandoori chicken, and an all-beef hot dog with chili and cheese. Here's the Maji Poolside Bar, and just over to the right-hand side is the refillable souvenir drink mug and soda station for the junior explorers. You could even enjoy your poolside snack adjacent to the Pembe Savanna. Over to my left-hand side is the Maji Poolside Bar. Up ahead is a fire pit for the cozy evenings, and here's the Pembe Savanna. Here at the Animal Overlook, you could even see a Red River hog right up there. Just over to the right-hand side is the Kidani Village exterior elevation that overlooks the Pembe Savanna. Let's take another look at the Pembe Savanna with the various animals off in the distance. Now that we've seen the Samawati Springs pool and the Pembe Savanna, let's head back to the main entrance of the lobby. Follow me. We're back! There's a time shift in the space-time continuum. Here we are, back at the main entrance again. We've come full circle, but sadly, our journey's come to an end. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your tour of Disney's Animal Kingdom Villa's Kidani Village, just as much as I have creating it for you. With that being said, remember to click subscribe, smash that like button, and ring that notification bell for future channel updates. Also, follow me on Instagram and Patreon. Until next time, see you later, explorers.